Hey man,
Sergeant.
how's everything going?
Good. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time since the war, you know. So let's do this interview.
Okay, let's begin. So, the people wanted to know, how is it, or what is it like finding a job after the war?
Finding a job after the war was kind of hard, man. Like, you know, I realized that other people like have better credentials than I have. Like when I did my resume, like, and I went to go, you know, apply for a computer repair job. And when I did my resume, it's kind of tricky because like on my resume I didn't have like regular credentials other people had. Like my best quality was shooting somebody from 40 feet out in an open field range.
Right.
Yeah, and like, you know, my job and told me like disarming bombs with my teeth. You know, as the other guy who got the job, his job was more, his resume had like, you know, he went to college and he was able to actually, you know, fix computers and do Microsoft Word.
You know, if it worked for me, I would definitely hire you, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, that's why right now it's kind of hard for me and most military vets to actually get a job, you know. And, I mean, things are like that, you know.
Which brings me to my next question. What was the experience like in Iraq?
The experience like in Iraq, I'll tell you the truth, man. It wasn't me really fighting. It was me more busting nuts than busting caps.
Really?
Yes. Interesting story is like most people when they watch TV, they think when you go to Iraq that you're going to go shooting guns and everything. You know.
That's what I would think if I turned on the TV.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a real American hero, like a GI Joe.
Oh,
but you know, when I went there, I realized we spent more time having sex with the natives than actually, you know, defending them and shooting our guns and, you know, protecting the American borders.
Oh man, you had fun, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess I did have fun. You know, and I'm really proud of everything I did. And most people do know me as that you know, American hero that actually went to the bunker and saved those kids from the missile attack. But you know, besides that, there are other sides to me. You know, things like that.
Well, you don't have a job, and that was a quite experience in Iraq. So you are homeless now, aren't you?
Oh yeah. To tell you the truth, like it's a crazy experience because, like, you know, going to the military, I thought that the government would actually take care of me. But when I came back from the military, none of my government pensions came in, and right now they're having that Zojoga bill, where, you know, it's even hard for the first responders to get money. So right now I'm sleeping in the park. I sleep in you know, Central Park, the East End by the zoo. You know, right now I'm trying to get myself on my feet by like actually, you know, trying to rehabilitate myself back into the communities. But you know, it's a tough thing. I mean, and most military vets you see in this, most of those bumps you see in the subway are actually military vets. So, you know, I'm trying to like, you know, show people that, you know, there's more to this than just war and coming back because you assume that the American government will take care of you.
Wow, it's truly inspirational stuff. Well, do tell me, what's in store for Sergeant Zod Tair in the future?
Well, I mean, what's in store right now, I am trying to come out with a rap album. But, you know, because, like, I think, you know, most people say they have the heat from the street, but in Iraq, there was a lot of heat in the street through bullets, so, you know, I was able to think on my feet, and, you know. So, I am coming out with a rap album and things like that. But, you know, I'm also writing a couple of books, so I'm trying to tell kids that, like, if you could go back, like, if I could go back, because you already know my backstory, that I was a straight-A student in high school. And,
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll tell you this, I was a straight-A student in high school, and, you know, I actually got a scholarship to go to Harvard, but I decided to opt out because I think the real goal in life for me was to go to Iraq and help the American people out because that's more of a bigger accomplishment. So I opted out going to Harvard. It probably been an investment banker and actually caused a collapse. But you know, when I actually opted out, I, you know, went to the army, became a hero. You know, did my shoot 'em up, bang bang thing, and now that's not like a porn I wrote. But besides that, I'm just trying to tell kids, like, if you got a chance to go to school, go to school. Don't really fight in the army. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You know, it's really not worth it because now I'm out here homeless and stuff, and I did a lot for the American community. And if I could have followed my dream and actually went to college, I'd have probably been a lot better off. You know, I mean, and this is like, you know, this is one more day into seeing my life, you know. And I really appreciate you coming into my room. Yeah, well, it's not really my room. I rented this room for this interview, but coming in here and just having this interview with me. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Anytime, Sergeant.